Just a couple of safety reminders before we get started on our safari. If you have any cameras or video cameras, hold onto them tightly because we are going to be going over some rough road. And when I mean rough, I mean rough. Also, please remain seated throughout the whole safari and do not lean out of the vehicle because we do have some long brush out there with some long thorns and it's not a pretty picture. So if you look above you, there's a game spotting guide. That's there to help you spot any of the animals that we might see on our 2-week safari. Also, just hang on tight. Now, the Harambe Wildlife Reserve was established in 1971 to protect the local wildlife. Unfortunately, poachers still trying to get onto the reserve. So with over 800 square miles to cover, our wildlife wardens are flying high up in the sky, watching over us from high above to make sure any poachers does not get onto the reserve. Now we're going to be pausing right here in just a couple of moments. We're going to be leaving like right now. So here in Harambe, as we say, Tunde, let's go.
All right, dear Lord. What? Nothing.
Now that does sound like some of our wildlife wardens are flying high up in the skies right now. So we'll check in with them in just a little bit later. But for now, we are now entering the Little Waturi Forest, so keep those eyes open for any animals that might be hidden in those underbrush. Like moving right back there and towards the brush back there.
Zebra.
That is the okapi. You might think it's a relative of the zebra, but actually it's a relative of the giraffe. Also, it looks like I spot some Egyptian geese right here in front of the trunk right here. In front of that tree trunk right there. Now you can distinctly, right there he is. You can distinctly tell an Egyptian geese because of its coloration around its eyes. Now, hopefully on our 2-week safari, we'll be able to spot the black rhino.
What am I looking
I can't
at?
promise you that we will, but hopefully we will.
What are you pointing there for then?
Now, if you look right over there to the right, he's right behind that tree. You can barely see him. He's right over there, right over here. You can. He's right in front of me right now. Now, that is a yellowback duiker. Now, yellowback duikers are the largest of the 17 to 20 duiker species. They also dive to get away from their predators. Now, as I was saying, the black rhino, which is right here, right behind this tree right here, the black rhinos may seem indestructible, but due to poaching, there's actually less than 4,000 in all of Africa.
What's a rhino? Where? Right there, right behind the tree.
Now, right here to the right, that light white and pink bird right there, that's a yellow-billed stork. Now, yellow-billed storks, they prey on small animals such as fish, frogs, snakes, and even small birds.
Where?
Oh, hey, fixing to
Oh,
come
crap.
right in front of the truck. Hey, how are you?
Oh no.
That is a greater kudu. Now, greater kudu is the second largest of the antelope here in Africa. They can weigh over 750 pounds.
There's a
Like
bunch
we're
of
fixing to
them.
go into a little river here. Now that does sound like our wildlife warden is flying high up in the sky right now as we speak. Symbol 1-2 Wilson, are you making your rounds today? Over.
Yes, Zimbabwe. And today I have a passenger. Miss Johnson, my favorite wildlife researcher.
I'm Jumbo, everyone.
Well, I'm Jumbo. We're headed towards the Stampy River. If you have any wildlife spotting tips, we'd love to hear them. Over.
Roger, Zimbabwe. Will do. Over.
Alright, now we are now inside the Stampy River. And inside the Stampy River, we spot hippos. Now, hippos, they can weigh over 5,000 pounds, allowing them to eat up to 150 pounds of grass a day. Also, they spend most of their day in the water, so those large bodies of theirs don't get overheated. Now, adult hippos, they can spend up to 5 to 8 minutes underneath the water, and although you think they're swimming, they're actually not. They're actually walking underneath the water down on the ground. Now, those shadows that you see down there, those are not shadows, those are actually hippos. Also down there on the island, you might actually spot some red and yellow pinto ducks. Also some white-faced whistling ducks. They're only found here in Africa.
Zimbabwe, when you come to Selikali Bridge, go pole very slowly. That old bridge has seen better days, and I think our shifty-eyed friends, the crocodiles,
for Wilson. Everyone, please remain seated. This bridge don't look too good. And those are the Nile crocodiles. They do get larger than the American crocodiles, up to 20 feet. They also have a closing pressure of over 1,200 pounds. Uh-oh. Hold on. We're getting out of here. Now coming up ahead is one of the finest views on the reserve. Also coming up is one of the oldest baobab trees here in Africa. I've actually heard that it's over 1,000 years old, give or take a day. Now right here to the right side of the truck, does anyone know what that is? It is a baobab tree. Does anyone know what it's also known as? It's also known as the upside down tree because it literally looks like someone took the tree, uprooted it, turned it upside down and stuck it right back down into the ground, upside down. Now the savanna in front of us is part of the Serengeti grassland system. Zebra and wildebeest, they migrate through here seasonally, while antelope, lions, and elephants, they live here year-round. It's all a part of the wild Africa that we're here working to save. But keep those eyes open because you never know what we're going to see out here.
I see you down there. You are in bush country. Drive carefully. I don't want you bumping into my animals.
You should begin to see a wide variety of grass-eating animals around you, such as Thompson's gazelle.
Miss Johnson, no one in Africa calls them Thompson's gazelle. They are Tommies. Tommies. Over.
10-4, thank you. We'll catch up with you later. Now, the look of the savannah is pretty much created by the animals that live here. And a good example is that it's right over here where these trees are knocked down. Elephants knock over those trees working as bulldozers. And they eat the trees, and that allows the grasses to spread. While giraffes are going to work as pruning shears, they're going to prune the undersides of these trees, and that is going to allow the light to shine right on down through. Now, zebra and antelope, they're going to work as lawnmowers, and they're going to mow the grasses for us, and that is going to allow the new shoots to grow. While low nibblers is the gazelle and warthogs, they're going to chew up the edges for it. It's all a part of a balanced natural system here on the savannah. Believe it or not, there's enough food on the savannah for everyone. Now, right here to the left, right back there in the tall grasses, those are the Ankole cattle, also known as the Watusi cattle. Their horns can get up to 5 to 6 feet and 20 inches in circumference. Now right here to the right, to the left, and in front of the truck, those tall cones of earth are termite mounds. Now elephants use those termite mounds as scratching posts, and once they wear them all the way down to the ground, the antelope hide behind them to make sure there aren't any lions hidden in the tall grasses.
Down there with the animals.
So is everyone having a good safari so far?
Just from shooting, Mike.
Good. Just keep in mind that we do have about 2 more weeks, so I hope everyone's still saying that about 2. Now this site coming up right in front of us is part of a water conservation research project here on the savannah that we're doing. We're just checking the watering holes to make sure that everything is A-okay. Also, we're studying the migration patterns due to watering holes. This is a very neat thing to watch animals migrate. Now coming up right in front of us, that light brown animal right there, this large white brown animal way back in the back, those are the Patterson's eland. They're the largest of the antelope here in Africa. Also, this light brown with a black stripe and the white belly, that's a Thompson's gazelle, also known as the Tommies. They look like they're just born, but actually full-grown, weighing up to 60 pounds. Now that solid brown animal right back there beside that tree trunk, that's an impala. And the impala, they can jump over 30 feet, allowing them to escape from their predators.
I don't know if I got it, but...
Now right on top of that hill, right over there to the right, on top of the hill, those are some sable antelope. Now sable antelope is the Harambe Wildlife Reserve's emblem here. They also use those horns as signs of dominance and courtship. Now, does anyone like monkeys?
Yeah.
You do? good because on the other side of this rock we often spot mandrills. Now mandrills are the largest of the monkeys here in Africa. The males can weigh over 100 pounds. Now the funny thing about the mandrills is they spend most of their day grooming each other.
Try to take some pictures.
Oh, well, it does look like we're entering elephant country too. Hopefully we'll be able to see our 2 prime possessions on the reserve, Big Red and Little Red. Now if you look right there on to the left, on top of the rock, those are the mandrills. Now you can distinctly tell a mandrill because of its bright red and blue coloration on its nose. Oh. 712 Wilson, any news that Big Red and Little Red today? Over.
I have not seen them today. Try the red clay pit.
Big Red is the elephant matriarch of the reserve's herd. She gave birth a while ago to a new calf.
He's just made in the same red clay pit as his mama. So I named him Little Red.
Elephants are wonderfully social creatures. They have moods, sympathies, and emotions. Over.
10-4. Looks like we're going to be taking a little detour. The road was closed up there. Uh-oh. This don't look too good. Here, there's no turning back now, so everyone crosses fingers way high up in the sky. Also take hold of the small children. And might be wise to remain seated. Oh, this bridge don't look too good. Everyone, hold on tight. Whoa! Everyone, lean to the right. Lean to the right. Okay, don't move. Everyone, hold on. We're getting out of here. Hold. All right. Now, who didn't cross their fingers back there? Yeah, I see you. You're smiling and you're laughing, and that's usually a good sign that you didn't cross your fingers. Uh-oh. Well, it does look like we're entering the red clay pits. 712 Wilson, we're at the red clay pits, and we see signs of tusk marks and footprints, but no signs of Big Red and Little Red. Over.
I confused it, Bawan. Over.
Now, elephant calves can stay with their mothers up to 13 to 15 years, about the same as a normal human's childhood. All that time when they're with their mothers are learning what to eat, where to find water, and how to get along with other elephants. The more we learn about elephants, the more we learn about their family structure.
See, Bawan, I have to report back to base. Over.
10-4 Wilson, sound was sound. We'll pick you up later. All right, everyone, let's see what's playing on the radio. I want you to look at there to the left. Now, this is a good station. Now, if you know the song, don't be shy, just sing along. Now coming up to the left side of the truck on the island, those are the greater flamingos. And the greater flamingos is the lightest color pink of all the flamingos. And if you look right in front of the truck, coming up to the right side of the truck, right between those trees, does anyone know what you see? Those are the reticulated giraffes. They get their name from the Latin word reticulata, referring to that net-like pattern on their back. Also, they can get up to 18 to 20 feet, making them the world's tallest animals.
Yes, Jim. Come on, I'm just saying. They
Zimmerman, come in, please.
Hold on, Wilson. Alright, go ahead.
I got a report about a suspicious jeep near Wingo copies. Keep a lookout for it.
10-4 Wilson, won't you? Alright, everyone, keep those eyes open for anything suspicious. It's usually not a good sign if we have to do that. Now, right here, coming up to the right side of the truck, down on the ground, those are ostrich eggs. So, our flightless friends must be around here somewhere. Uh-oh. Now right here on the left side of the truck, up on that hill, laying down in the grass, I spot some cheetahs. Now, cheetahs are the fastest land mammals here in Africa, reaching speeds of over 60 miles an hour. They also rely on their sight, not smell, to hunt for their prey. Oh, there's a whole other pack of them right there. Okay, let's get out of here. Someone to Wilson around the cope. We said nothing suspicious here. Over. No, go right there on top of the rock right there, right underneath the trees.
Yep,
I just spot a lion. Also, right here to the right side of the truck, there's an ostrich. Now, ostriches, although they have wings, they are flightless. Also, coming up right up here, I see some scimitar horned dogs and also some grand zebra. Now, grand zebra, although you think their skin is white, is actually black, and you can tell that by their noses. Also, every zebra's pattern's handprint is different. It's like a human handprint, no pattern is the same. Now, there's another good view of those lions right there. Now, lions are the largest carnivores here in Africa. Despite what you think, it's actually the females who do all the hunting for their pack. And I hope everyone did bring their rain gear, because when we make camp, it looks like it's going to be a little rainy. This is some warthogs right there.
Calling Warden Mutua, over.
Mutua here.
There are Ivory quarters in the reserve. They shot Big Red. She is wounded.
What about Little Red?
No word yet.
Where was the last scene?
Magadi God.
Okay, you head there.
Roger.
Timberman, we must stop the poachers. I have landed at Magadi Gorge to block up the east end. If you come in from the west, we could trap them.
Please, Simba One, we need your help.
Alright, everyone, you heard what Wilson said. Big Ben, Little, and Chubano. Who's up to help me catch the poachers?
I'll kill him.
Alright, everyone hang on tight. Here we go. Oh, this don't look so good. Simba wants you Wilson around the crossroads from the gates fence truck. That's really what to do.
Keep going, Timberman. We are landing now.
10-4, Wilson, will do. Alright, everyone, hang on tight. We are now outside of the reserve. Might be a good time to cross those fingers.
Timberman, we spotted the poachers. Head east. Force them toward us.
10-4, Wilson, will do. Uh-oh. Oh, it's the poachers. Everyone get down. Uh-oh. You don't want to see what they're with? Yeah, me neither. Sorry, hold on. Uh-oh. No, this don't look too good. Looks like it's the poachers' camp. We might have actually cut them off, though. Everyone just hang on tight. Uh-oh.
We caught them, Timberman. You forced them into our trap.
The wardens have Big Red. She'll be fine.
And there's Little Red in the back of the truck.
See you, Timberman. I have to deliver the baby elephant back to his mama. I've got this, Anna.
Goodbye, Simba One, and thank you.
No problem. Asante San, everyone, and thank you for helping us save Big Red and Little Red today. Is everyone awake? Now, I am sorry, but I am going to have to cut your 2 weeks safari short, so I am going to be dropping you back off at the Warden's Post. From there, it's just a short haul back into the Harambe village, or down to the Pangani Exploration Trail. If you haven't been there, I suggest you check it out. So did everyone have a good safari?
Yeah.
Awesome! Well, watch your right side of those fingers and toes, as the Warden is going to be opening those gates in just a second. Jumbo Warden.
Jumbo. Hello, caravan